Welcome back to From the Bench, everybody. As always, it's Eric, and today we have another first look. Today is the first look at 2023-24 Extended Series Blasters, and then getting 3 of these to open up so you guys can all see what you can expect inside of these. These were $32 Canadian plus tax, so definitely not the cheapest blaster in the world. I think, the old 2021 ones, you're getting them for like $7, $8 at some points. So, anyways, big change, but obviously you can get Connor Bedard's draft pick card. You have the chance at Silver Outburst, but there's no other chances for like exclusives, deluxe, high gloss, red outburst, gold outburst, or clear cut in this. So turn the camera around, we'll get into it, see what we got. This one obviously is headlined by the young gun crop of Logan Cooley and Adam Fantilli. Matt Savard's obviously up there too. I did a great big video if you guys want to go back and watch that. Essentially, it's talking about all 29 young guns in this, and kind of who they are, what their age is, where they're drafted, what they put up for points in the NHL, if they're in this, or what they did in the AHL. So it kind of gives you a little bit of a backdrop on these guys. So here we go. You got 12 cards per pack, just like all the new setups. We got 4 packs per box. And we'll see what we can look for green dazzlers. And there we go. Look and collect young gun rookie cards. So it's getting 4 packs. Boom. Take those, put that there. So see what we can hit. Now, high boxes for this are around $230. They gotta come down. Just like the Bedard inserts and stuff don't hold a lot of value. I sold that one in the middle. I think it's $30, $35, something like that on eBay. So that's high. Like that's gonna come down to being a $10, $15 card probably. So like this stuff has to come down. The only thing that gonna hold value for him are like the outbursts of the draft picks, the retro young gun, and that's parallels. So here we go. Dylan Larkin, Laurent Brossoit, Varley, Nyquist, my guy Matt Duchene. We got the Special Forces Leon. It's actually a really good hit. We got a Seeing Red. This must be the gold parallel for retail. And Marco Casper. So really not a bad. Like I said, you talk to anybody, it is more enjoyable having the packs like this instead of 24 packs. Is there a lot of filler? Yes, right? But I just feel like it's a more enjoyable opening to kind of have a couple cards you can hit. Like I said, those special forces are pretty rare. At least I know they are in, not super rare, and they just look great. So they're kind of like a clear cut acetate. You can kind of see a little bit through it. So nice little Special Forces. And we'll just put the Seeing Red and the Marco Casper. These are the problem I have with Extended now, is that you have these, and these have like no value. Even for a name. Like Marco Casper, he's a first round draft pick, everything else. But that's like a dollar card if you can sell it in like a month. So not really what you want. My guy, Barbashev, Panarin, JVR, Protoss. We got the Silver Skates, Bo Horvat. We got another Seeing Red of Jack Eichel. So the gold must be a little bit more of a rare parallel. I know in Hobby, the Seeing Red has a silver parallel for the more rare ones. And it's a retro of Dylan Larkin. So nothing too crazy in that one. But backdrop, we went with the Leo Carlsson draft day, the Bedard, and then obviously Logan Cooley. I didn't remember to turn my phone off. Oops. Nick Bonino, Tanner Pearson, Cam York, Gergensen, Nosak. Our Green Dazzler is Igor Shesterkin. And our Young Gun is Sam Malinsky. Oh, Sam. And regular canvas of Chris Kreider. So there's our hits. Sam Malinsky is our Young Gun. You're going to get at least one Young Gun. Retail is 1 in every 3 packs instead of 1 in every 2 like hobby. So there's a chance that we hit 2 Young Guns in some of these, but that's not a huge chance. So looks like we have holographics. Luke Hughes, nice little color match on the holographics. These look really good this year compared to some other years, just like the design and stuff. These look really good. We got Brock Faber behind it. Got any Brock Faber? Yep, one right there. And we got a retro Young Gun. Whew. Pavel Mitnikov. So you can get these in here too. Nice little Mitnikov. One of the higher end defensemen when it comes to this Young Guns crop for 23-24. So you got him. You got Kevin Korchinski. You got Luke Hughes. You got Brock Faber. So some good names. Ducks just have so many young defensemen in their pipeline. So it is kind of too many, to be honest, but let's see what they can do. Tristan Leno, Jackson Lacombe, all those guys. I got to figure out a way to do this. There we go. Nick Foligno, Daniel Sprong, Cam York, Gergensen, Nosak, Brock Besser in the hollow view. These are actually decently rare. I feel like I don't see very many of them. So even Bedard, I feel like I haven't seen many of them at all. Silver skates of Mitch Marner. See where he gets traded to this offseason. And the Beehive, it's a rookie. I now have 3 of these. Will Cooley in the Beehive. So I know some people don't like all of the different retro stuff. They're like, give me 1 retro, 2 retros, and then let's not make it a full retro set. Let's have a little bit of, creativity here and get some new stuff in. But another gold, so they're not super rare, obviously, for that. Seeing red. Tyler Bertuzzi. Kaprizov in the black diamond. And Clayton Keller in the seeing red with the gold parallel. And Yuri Kulich. So, complete first round rookie. I think it was the end of first or start of second. So, Buffalo's also loaded in this. They have a couple guys, Matt Savoie, Yuri here. Who's the other guy they got? What's that other guy's name? Isaac Rosen. That's what it is. So, still looking for a big name when it comes to this. Still looking for Fantilli, Cooley. Need some of those guys to show up in our breaks, other than just basic inserts. So get through that. Travis Dermott, Jack Johnson. We got Sertif, Justin Sertif. We got a retro here. Yep, retro. We got Bo Horvat, and our retro is 71. I've hit the same one. Walker Dewar. Pulled 2 Alex Laferrières in my 2 hobby boxes. And first one I hit a Walker Dewar also, so now we got doubled up on the Walker Dewar retros. And that makes sense because Walker Dewar stalks me. He's going to be one of those guys that I'm going to open SPA, and you guys come back to this at the time, and when you remember it, you come back to this video. When I go and open up SPA, and I pull Walker Dewar Future Watch Auto Retro, you come in here and say, haha, you did know it, you called it. You do that. Mark it. Luke Shen, Ryan Reeves, Sorokin. See what happens with him. Just a bad year last year. We got Alex DeBrincat with the Red Wings. Draft pick of Ryan Johnson. He's another guy. And Michael Bunting. Recording this as the Hurricanes just traded Jake Gensel for a third to Tampa. Very odd. Kind of obviously shows that tomorrow Stammer's probably not coming back, right? You don't trade for Gensel if you plan on not bringing Stamkos back in any way, shape, or form. I just don't think you can afford both of them. So here we go. Last box. See what we can get. So the big issue here is you get one young gun for the most part. We have a 1 in 3 chance, which just says a 1 in 3 chance because we have 3 blasters in hitting 2 young guns. So see, we can get, still have the chance at canvas and stuff too. We're getting the retro out of the way. It's kind of the right color. Brett Howden, Pierre-Luc Dubois. We got Matt Murray, the other Matt Murray. The regular seeing red of Troy Terry. Good old Troy Terry in the vet. And go this way, see if we can get the team name. Owen Beck. I was hoping for a second that it was like a photo shoot one. And I was pretty sure Bedard's is like more of a photo shoot one. I could be wrong there. I'll put it up here. Was I wrong? I was probably wrong. But Owen Beck. So went down, played juniors last year. Kid has a lot of upside. Could do things for the Montreal organization. Still super young. Does it say how old he is? Doesn't say. But I'm pretty sure he's still like 19 or 20. So still super young. Could have a lot of upside for the Montreal Canadiens. They have a huge pipeline of like defensemen. I don't know if, and obviously some of them are polarizing. Some of them are just kind of your basic, bottom, pairing defensemen, which you need those. You need quality guys playing that 5 and 6 position. But their offense, they probably could use a little bit past that, top 4 or 5 guys. They could probably use some guys to step up. But that's the joys of being a young team. Nazem Kadri. Ryan Graves, Nova Scotia boy. Connor Hellebuck. Hayes now going to Pittsburgh. I'm really wondering what Pittsburgh... I like Hayes. I really do. I think Hayes is a good player. But, does that fit into, your plans at all? I'm just confused. I just don't know how Hayes... that's a good addition piece, but why are you having Kevin Hayes? The whole team is, over... It's just, you want some speed, you want some life, you want some pizzazz, and you get Kevin Hayes. It's odd. Thomas Tatar, we got a young one coming up. We got Matty Beniers calling in the pick for the Kraken at the draft. We got my guy Cale McCarr in the Green Dazzlers. And the young gun. Robbie Gerventi. So, missing the big boys. The one nice thing about this is, with all this, parallels, are you going to hit all the parallels? No. Right? Are you going to hit, what's your chance of actually hitting a deluxe young gun? What's your chance of actually hitting an exclusive or a clear cuts 1 in 12 boxes when it comes to hobby? What's your actual chances of hitting that? So if you're looking for young guns themselves, you're more likely to get for $90 here plus tax. That's less than half of a hobby box because the hobby boxes where I live are $230. So if I want to do the young gun set, I'm going to get one young gun at least per blaster. So you're more likely if you're just chasing like base young guns. So Jeff Petrie, I follow Ross Colton. We had this debate on a Breaker stream last night. That is some torque. That is, his head's forward, his legs are forward, his body is not forward. So that's how they, I think that's coaching. That's exactly how they want it. Matthew Poitras in the hollow view. Silver skates of Svechnikov. And our Beehive is not a rookie. It is Sorokin. So one last pack for this whole experiment of opening up blasters and seeing how they are. Are they overpriced? Yes. 1,000%. 1,000%. Just like everything else. If it has a Bedard potential in it, it is overpriced. Peachy paper, I think it's like $100 a box still. Yeah. Like, Series 1, it's actually hard to find, getting harder to find, but, they have that chase, which that card is plummeting. Who would have guessed? Me. And then, his Young Gun Series 2, it's like almost the cost of a box. So you're really chasing the potential of like a parallel for Bedard. I don't know. Like I said, if you get a Bedard product, you're going to find something. But Hockey Heroes here, this is a great insert. I love these. It looks so good. Nyquist. Brady Tkachuk in the Hockey Heroes. Once again, these just look so good. Oh, we did get a second Young Gun. There we go. So Hockey Heroes. Probably one of my favorite. And this is an old, obviously, throwback to, earlier sets. But acetate card, the foil, everything else. These just look really good. I don't think I've heard anyone really talk bad about these on how they look and stuff. Obviously, once again, it's a throwback. It is this, it's that, whatever. But good looking set. That and Special Forces, both of them came out looking really good. We got a couple of back cards. Seeing Red of Willie Nylander. It's his and Matthew's team. Marner's going to be gone. Tavares, I think, has, 1 year left. So, going to be seeing some different stuff. See if Matthew Nyes can step up, everything else. But, last card. That's not what you want to see. It is Cale Klang, which I think he had one game and it was some terrible stats. Really, really, really not good. So, missed out on the big boys. I'm still searching for Fantilli and Cooley, which I'm actually high on both those guys. Like, I actually want to pick up a lot of Fantilli and a lot of Cooley. Like, that is a part of my plan, I think, going into next year. I think Utah could be decent. They just traded for Sergachev. They traded for a couple other guys. But I think these are both half decent. So, like, that helps to break with these, like, cool inserts that are actually, like, desirable. Like, people like them. Like, if this was on a base paper stock with no foil, would anybody care about it? No. But because it's got this cool, like, foil stuff going on with the design, with the border, and same with this one, you add a couple things to it, they become a little more desirable. So, but it is still not the best when your best young gun pull out of 3 blasters is a Yuri Kulich, which before extended, I would question how many of you would actually know who a Yuri Kulich was. I say this as a man that did not know who Yuri Kulich was before looking up extended. So if you guys want to check out, I will link. There'll be a thing down below here if you want to watch that video or just go on the channel and check it out. Video for all the young guns for this crop. Who they are, again, what the draft status was, whether a 9th overall like Matt Savoie, Simon Nemec's in this too, like a 2nd overall pick. So there's some decent stuff, more than I realized. And then, like I said, you can check out and see kind of, did they have a good AHL season? Did they not? Is that kind of good? Like, that's what I like to check out when I look at guys. That's how I like ID guys like Tyson Forrester and Luke Evangelista and other guys that I like. It's usually because I do these little videos where I'm breaking down all the young guns and who they are, where they came from, and what they looks like, how they produced, in other leagues and stuff like that. Are they a goal scorer? Are they simply just an assist machine where they're putting up, 85, 90% assists? That's typically not the guys that I chase is those guys. Usually I want somebody that can score a little bit. But yeah, anyways, you guys let me know what you guys think about that. Slab Sharks, you guys looking to sign, there's a link down below. You print off my form. Has my logo on it, has my logo on it. Print it off. Throw all your cards in the box, and they will take care of you. They take care of it too. Once it lands to them, they run the auction. The auction gets paid for. They ship it off. If it gets lost, damaged, whatever, doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. It's out of your control. I know a lot of people on eBay lately are like, hey, there's this little tiny nick on the top corner. You had it listed as near mint. And I'm like, yeah, it's a basic, basic card. There's pictures of it. You can see issues with it. Anyways, there's none of that now. Like I said, I find like lately you're getting more and more people arguing that everybody wants a PSA 10. It doesn't happen. Sometimes you can't see stuff. Sometimes it's this, that, the other thing. Look over your pictures. When you're looking to buy something on eBay, look them over. Take the time. Take the 5, 10, 15 minutes to look over all the stuff you want to bid on instead of just bidding blindly, right? So, anyways, hopefully you guys enjoy this. Check out Slab Sharks. Check out Card Ladder Pro down below. And for Erica from the bench, we'll talk to you guys later. Bye, guys.